Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Szymanski takes aim and crosses. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Threads one in, Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great work on the overlap. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pirlo. And it's Bale. Adriano. Can he get on the end of this? Griezmann, looking to play him in. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rooney. It's Pirlo. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thuram gets it away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tries to pass it through. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's a promising position. And a header! And again! Goal! Al Nassr take the lead! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Al Nassr have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Impressive jump! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bale, a player who needs no introduction.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vieira. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Of course! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Pirlo. Hullet. Adriano. And this is Adriano. Now it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's a modern defender's instinct.
Getting up there!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely shaped ball. Adriano providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Hullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Szymanski. Now that's well seen too. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Sheshko. Coming on
Second
to
period
replace
then
him
underway,
is Number 13, Berbatov.
and it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Adriano. A nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So what can they make of this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bale. Al Nassr needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, this looks sharp. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Deftly away.
Al Nassr always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pirlo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. And it's been hooked away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bale passes short and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adriano looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Alexander-Arnold. Now he's got space here. That has ended up in no man's land. Goes looking wide. It's run loose here. And they've got a throw. Now, can they get him away? It's Adriano! Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now then, the ball's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's come loose.
Al Nassr clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's had it taken off him. And they're back on the ball again. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Delivers with wit. Berbatov! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Wirtz. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he can thump it away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Messi is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. And they're quick to get it back. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tries to play it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's made its way to him. Crossed into the middle. Thuram with the clearance. Rummenigge always looking for that half a chance. And the number on the board is 3. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. And the referee brings it to a close.
And a quick
Manchester United can celebrate. They get... Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of
Hello, everybody,
obligation
and welcome
right
to
from the
today's
start.
match.
These teams know
Manchester
they cannot
United
falter.
against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Has a look and plays it forward.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pullet aimed beyond the defence. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Flings in a Pullet! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now it's Rooney. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Adriano. And he's made sure that's not going to... Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Yep, it's a corner. Indonesia with the corner, there first. Neymar plays it short, and he can clear it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Adriano. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. McAllister. And here's Totti. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rooney. Good. It's Adriano! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. That is so good. And that's it.
Please
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly.
There's the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kubo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Adriano. De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good-looking ball. Adriano might just make this. And here's Mbappe. Rooney. Totti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Totti. Passes short and sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that is well cleared. Well, they've got it again. Totti. Rooney. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bullet. Now it's Totti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Now it's Kubo. Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Produces a cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's played it back. Delicate ball. Bullish header! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Chance, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Great defending, strong and determined. Livingston are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Mbappe is onto this. What a throw in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
In towards the back stick.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. That's been slipped through. And takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely passing, lovely movement. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rooney. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Maldini. Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute at a
The
time.
final seconds now, and he's found chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Away we go again.
Taking place.
Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Gerrard. Xavi Alonso. To Gerrard. Oh, it's a great ball here. Goes for a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Livingston restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Xavi Alonso, searching passes played there. And there's green. Decent chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Livingston leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
Pull it. Pull it! Oh, it's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Totti. Pull it. He's rising! And yes, it's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chips it through.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just...
It's Totti! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Totti. Rooney. Oh, that's a key interception.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking to play him in. And he's had it nicked away. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano. Pull it. Ferdinand. Pull it is the team's great visionary. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pirlo. This is a promising build-up. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now, can they get him away?
Livingston can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vieira. Pull it. Pirlo. Now it's Totti. And it's Rooney.
There will be
Looking for options for movement. Elects to cross. Oh, good effort. It's hit the crossbar. Adriano is flagged offside.
substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
10, Francesco Totti. Number 21,
Squeeze it through.
Rooney. Number
That's
7,
Nedved.
Gullit.
Rodri.
Number 6,
Pullet given the lift of his goal,
Coming on the field.
and that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. Well, this is one competition that does not believe in meaningless.
Hello, everybody,
Every
and
game an
welcome to
indication,
today's
an
match.
acid test to see where the teams really are with their hopes and ambitions. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly...
There's the header! Well, the ball's run loose here. And he can clear it away. Pirlo. Pullet. And they can counter here. Adriano spread it left. And he's quick to return it. And the ball's come, and he's following up! Maldini with the clearance. Now this could be a chance. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's heaved it away. Pirlo. Some really good ball movement. Pirlo. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Vieira. Beckham. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Ferdinand deals with that. Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Deftly away. He is through here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bullet, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney picks it up out wide. Rooney, incoming delivery. Maldini is there and he can get that clear. And this is Adrian, he's having a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Corner number 2 then. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Thuram. Cannavaro. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Haaland. Real chance! Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Closing in on... And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to get it away. Adriano. And this is Pirlo. Chance to do... Oh, great leap! And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Here comes the cross. That has been knocked away. Beckham. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played into space. Dink through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And that was very necessary. Just eases him off the ball. He's got away. Vieira. Rooney.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Suarez. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that is the end of the first half. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Foot in, nice-looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Beckham. Luis Suarez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pirlo. Pull it. That is good alertness. Rooney. Now it's Hullet. Haaland has found the net here, of course. Hullet finding himself in space. Oh, good climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
In with the challenge. And it's Beckham. And here's Suarez. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a pretty loose pass. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Header! Oh, good stop by the keeper. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. Beckham, and that has put paid to that. Luis Suarez. Rooney. Beckham, and it's Messi.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And this is Adriano. Flings in across. Cleared without hesitation. Hullet. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Adriano going forward. It's Rooney! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility.
Haaland! Oh, Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply. Adriano. Now who's going to be first to this? Aimed at the far side. Rooney. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. And this is Romario. Knocks it into space. Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Romario taking charge of the dead ball.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
That has not gone well. Now he's got space here. The less said about that pass, the better. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Haaland. Pirlo. And this is Adriano. Always onto this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rooney is wide and looking to get onto this. It's Adriano! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross. Terrific effort. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Rooney. He is through here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Adriano. And he's got away from him. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a good position here. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Haaland. Vermeer.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vieira. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Dani Olmo. Vermeer. This is a promising build-up. Alvarez. Maldini calmly anticipates. Haaland. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Dani Olmo stood up well to him there. And it's Lopez. Romario. Batistuta. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Dani Olmo. Alvarez.
2 added
Dani
minutes has
Olmo.
been indicated.
Rooney. Adriano. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eder Militao. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United are heading into the break
Hello,
very
attendees.
happy with how it's
This
gone
is a
so
lost
far.
Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution for Indonesia.
Down to business
Number
again.
9, Batistuta. Coming on the field
Yeah.
is number 17.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
The pass has gone astray. Alvarez. Threads one in. Some resolute defending there. And now they can clear their lines. Adriano. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the through ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Plays a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rizal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Silvestre. And it's Lopez. Gets a good foot in there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there. He's having a pop! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Bullet! It's a loose ball. That's very neat. Cannavaro. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Great vision. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rizal engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tries to... There's the shot! Vieira. Rooney. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's Park Ji-sung. Fermin. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's on it, Haaland. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Substitution.
And that's it.
Please
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Becklin. That's it for us. you.